What if I told you the biggest thing separating the rich from everyone else isn't what's in their bank account, but what's in their head? Today, we're going to dig into the mental operating system that really drives wealth. Let's get into it.
So, let's ask the big question. What's the real difference between just earning a living and actually building wealth? It's not just about a bigger paycheck or getting lucky. The idea we're going to unpack is that the biggest difference is your mindset, and that's something anyone can change. All right, so here's our game plan. We're going to look at 5 key areas. We'll start with the core difference in mindset, then jump into how money itself is viewed, how risk and fear are handled, what happens when you face a problem, and finally, the whole purpose of learning.
Okay, first up, the core mindset. I want you to think about it like an operating system on your computer or your phone. You don't always see it, but it's running in the background, shaping every single decision you make, especially about money.
So what even is this wealth mindset? Well, it's definitely not about being greedy. It's a way of thinking, a strategy. Instead of just managing the money you already have, which is basically playing defense, it's all about proactively building systems that create more value over the long haul. You're switching from playing financial defense to playing offense.
And once you make that switch to offense, it totally changes how you see money itself. Is it a treasure that you need to hide away and protect at all costs? Or is it a tool, something you're supposed to use?
This quote right here just nails it. The average person sees $1 and thinks, I should save this. A person with a wealth mindset sees that same dollar and thinks, how can I invest this? One approach is about holding on, the other is all about growing.
And this really breaks it down visually. On one side, you've got the mindset focused on saving. The main goal is just to feel secure, avoid debt, and it all depends on the income you earn. But on the other side, the focus is on investing, using money to buy assets, things that actually make you more money. The goal there isn't just security, it's freedom and growth.
And that really is the heart of it, isn't it? It all boils down to this. Are you working for your money, or are you making your money work for you?
Of course, the moment you start talking about investing, you have to talk about risk. And this is another area where the two mindsets just take completely different paths. It's not that one feels fear and the other doesn't. It's about how they process that fear.
Wow, the difference is night and day. The average mindset sees risk and the alarm bells go off. Danger, stay away. The fear is all about losing what you've already got. But the wealth mindset sees that exact same risk and thinks, okay, interesting, an opportunity that needs to be managed. The fear isn't about losing, it's about the fear of missing out on what could be.
And let's be super clear here, this is not about being fearless or reckless. It's about changing what fear means to you. Instead of it being a giant red stop sign that makes you slam on the brakes, you start to see it as a compass. It just points you in the direction where you need to do a little more homework and plan a little better.
This way of seeing opportunities where other people just see threats, it goes way beyond just your finances. It changes how you look at problems in general. Are they roadblocks that just stop you in your tracks? Or are they actually building blocks for something bigger?
Okay, check this out. Let's say a setback happens. The typical response, frustration, maybe some blame, and you get stuck. But with a wealth mindset, that first emotional hit is totally different. It's curiosity. Why did that happen? What can I learn here? And that curiosity is what leads to finding a real solution. It's the core belief that every problem has a solution or a hidden opportunity baked right into it.
So, to be able to find those opportunities hidden inside problems, you need the right tools. And that brings us to our final big comparison, the goal of learning. Is it just to get a diploma and hang it on the wall? Or is it about building a toolkit of skills you can use for the rest of your life? So many of us are taught that education is like a race with a clear finish line, right? You get the degree, you're done. But the wealth mindset sees learning as a lifelong process. It never ends. It's not about the fancy piece of paper. It's about constantly picking up new, practical skills that you can actually use to solve problems.
And how does this actually play out day to day? Well, just look at how people invest their free time. There's a big shift away from just consuming entertainment and toward actively building valuable skills, especially skills around understanding money itself.
Okay, so this is all great, but where do you start? How do you actually do this? It doesn't have to be some massive change overnight. Try these 3 small steps. First, just identify one belief you hold about money that might be holding you back. Second, find one problem this week and just decide to treat it like a fun puzzle. And third, invest just 30 minutes in learning one new skill. That's it. Small steps are how you build a new path.
And please remember, the point of all this isn't to become someone you're not. It's more like updating the software. You're just downloading and installing a few proven mental models that can help you get where you want to go.
So, we've laid out the entire blueprint. Now the question is for you. Of all these different ways of thinking, about money, about risk, about problems, about learning, which one of those are you going to challenge in your own life starting today?